this one, the instrumental that I originally, or that at the very end I decided to just name Springtime's Sonata. This song I had actually written a number of years ago for one of the previous bands that I was in early in my college years and everything. And what's, I guess sort of an interesting fact about this one is I'd originally written lyrics and a melody, or at least tried to, and we had played it a few times, and I like the song itself a lot. I think it had a lot of potential, a lot of momentum. It was very unique, but then again, it's very long and intricate. It has numerous parts, and I really didn't like the the lyrics and the vocal melody. I think it was just kind of a duplicate of what was being played on the piano, and therefore it really didn't add all that much to it. And I don't know, when I wrote this song a number of years ago, I was like trying to rip off, any like, classical composer of like the 1890s. I was trying to just be as, I don't know, as intricate and as kind of like I wouldn't even know how to describe, certain aspects of a classical song. Like those like dramatic pauses and whatnot, those interesting twists and everything. It has its louder, more intense parts, and then it has like the much softer and higher, rich parts. And but there's a lot to it. This is, this songs like these instrumentals, these longer ones, really give anybody who writes them a chance to show off like their creativity, what they have to offer to music exclusively, as opposed to just lyrics and certain situations he may go through or certain things that he may find fascinating. And I happen to like this one a lot because it has a lot of energy to it. It's not it's not just like this instrumental that goes on and on forever and that people, at least I hope, will just, or I hope not, will just get like bored of. But and and it has like all those like long pauses too, so you never know what to expect, as I've like added it into a lot of my recent songs. But for a period of time, I really thought it was only an okay song, but that was at a time when it had lyrics and an actual like melody to it, and that just came in and out as the song sort of like transitioned. But it really didn't do much. If anything, it kind of brought down the quality of the song, and I realized that, alright, the song's going to be brought to life a bit more, and it's going to have a lot more to like represent itself without any lyrics and melody, which really didn't add anything in the first place. So, and I decided, I'd written this years ago for another band, and of course I had stopped with, working on music with those other people, so I'd kind of just forgotten about this one for a while. And then I decided, alright, now that it has no lyrics and everything, I've always liked it, and so why not try, recording it? I mean, I don't have a particular name for it. And then, let's see, a few people suggested that it sounds like, it has a very spring-like feel to it. Just maybe the key it's in, the sort of like energy, the parts to it. It really has like a fresh type of, welcoming spring-like feel. And given right now that we happen to be in the middle of winter, it's almost ironic in a sense, writing a song about spring. It's, because honestly, this is the time of year that people start hoping for the warm weather. I know I do, because I'm really not much of a winter lover in any sort of way. And so yeah, and then I just kind of, I decided to title it Springtime's Sonata. I mean, it sounded like a song that, like represents like the spring season, and it's very classical, of course, so it's almost, its own entity, so. But I really enjoyed working on this. I mean, this is one in which I'm really able to put forth a great amount of creativity, and I think anybody who writes classical pieces like this and just those long instrumentals can do effectively if they're, if they want to show a whole new side of themselves, as opposed to just writing lyrics for an audience, trying to get people, to follow them, trying to gather a bunch of fans and create a following. So it was a great experience.